Taurus, hi, this is your September horoscope tarot reading for the month of September that I already said. This is for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising and maybe Venus. So I'm seeing that you're craving luxury here, you're craving to beautify your home. There's also this undoing of your subconscious, really getting to the bottom of things. And you've been really driven there since the beginning of July actually. Already I see that this goes way back. This is also the time to rewrite a story of home, to rewrite the story of your family, of your mother, like of where you come from, and to beautify that. And you're going to be feeling inspired to do so. So if there is some kind of darkness that is linked to like some stories that you didn't really process fully, this is the time that you are going to be doing that, Taurus. And this to clear the path to true love and romantic love as well. Because at the center of the reading we have the lovers here, the Venice version of it. So they are in this boat together and they are wearing beautiful blue clothes. So this is you speaking the truth, or an invitation for you to face the truth about what happened in your past, on how you see the relationship, how do you see the relationship of your parents, and seeing where that still blocks you to have your true comfort, to have your true love manifest in this world. I'm seeing you fishing for things, so you're fishing going really deep. That is the waters of your emotional being, of your subconscious, because you are dreaming big, Taurus, and you are a big dreamer. You want to create beauty in the world, you want to cover the world in your gold and create a really beautiful story for you here. And this is kind of as if you've always as a kid wanted to, you feel like you have a special destiny and you're going towards it, but there's been blocks, and the blocks are not completely gone. I'm going to be honest with you, but there is an infusion of happiness and joy and optimism when it comes to your home life, and when it comes to like how you're going to clear this all out and how this is all going to play out for you. And you are being taught several lessons about your deepest waters, like the bottom of the lake, like the things that aren't completely clear there, that can be blocking you from past lives. And this is a good month to really dive into that, and maybe get a reading, get an astrology reading, something to do with the occult. Go see a psychic if you're interested in that, but just to make sure that it is for you to fish better, to become a better fisherman, let's say, to go with the flow more, to be in your heart, and to be really connecting to your inner intention and what you want to manifest there. And if you have that intention clear for you, then I'm seeing that this is a very good month for you. Already in the start of the month, there's something that is coming to a closure here. That's something that is coming to an end, an old story that is being concluded, and that you might reap the rewards of, that you might reap the fruits of. Maybe you have been studying something, and then mid-month you are going to see the rewards of that as well in some kind of physical manifestation. This is a good month to solidify things, Taurus. So now I'm going to look into the energies of each week in more practical terms, seeing what's going on here also, because we have the lovers at the center of your reading. So this might be, because we are addressing the subconscious here, Taurus, that you are like leaving a past love behind, or a way you were standing in relationships, so you can commit, so you can make better choices, and you can commit truly to who you are in love right now, who you want to be with, and be honest and truthful about that with the blue in the center. So it might be interesting for you to wear something blue to and to come to terms also. You're coming to terms with what is no longer yours. What is no longer your hero's journey? How is that changing for you? All right, we are giving this a go. A lot of mental energy here. Oof, a lot of thinking, just as I say it. Wow, okay. Interesting. So we have Page of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and then the Seven of Swords coming up here. That's a lot of swords. In total we have 10. So again, this is the 10 is a completion. It's the end of a thinking pattern. Where do you have to change your thinking pattern to get to where you want? Like, this is a month of laser mind, of really cutting all the unnecessary. Also, I'm feeling that deep within you want to be with someone. And Spirit is telling you to not be scared to go it alone. Because as I see this spread here, there is some kind of subconscious abandonment. Where are you not giving yourself the love that you deserve? Where are you being too indulgent with yourself? Where are you allowing yourself to slip back into old thinking patterns, Taurus? That's a question here for you. At the same time, there is a maturation of the subconsciousness here. Psychologically, you are sorting something out and you are determined to sort it out. So the first week, there's something that is going to be revealed to you. Something is going to come up from your subconscious, and this might have to do with someone particular. Somebody younger than you can deliver this message to you, or it has to do with your childhood. It's you looking, I'm thinking that it has to do with your childhood and maybe something that needs to be cleared out with your mother and your relationship with your mother. If there is a voice of your mother, and this can range from you're not good enough to you can do anything you want. Like, both of those can be equally damaging, in the sense that if we integrate that voice and we are not truly in our own power, that can block us. So you are sorting out, you are finding out. I'm seeing you getting an emotional truth, that something of your childhood from when you were a kid, something where you didn't feel free, where you didn't have enough breathing space, something that clouds your experience of life still right now, you are sorting that out. And that's coming to light at the very beginning of the month. Oh yes. Oh yes, this is playing out very interesting, Taurus. So in the second week, like already, so this is playing out. This is where your creative side and your creative feminine side, like your creative feminine side, so also your ability to connect to the deeper waters, the deeper feelings of life, that your true inner child actually. Where was that? Where were you not able to fully express that? And where was your relationship? And maybe you had a beautiful relationship with your mother, that's totally possible, but where were you not, where were things not said? And where do you need freedom now? Where do you need to let go, release fully for the inner child to be born? And the inner child, it's you, it's your soul, for the soul to shine through. And when your soul shines through, you are on a path of doing things for the joy of doing things, and not doing them because society asks them, or because there is some outer glamour that attracts you, some story that is a story of your parents, and we choose them for that. You choose your mother for that, you choose your father for that, to show you in a sense the past of what you have been, so you can liberate yourself and free yourself and find the true harmony that goes with being on a journey that is light infused, that comes from within, from what you are about to do in the world, beyond what your parents want of you, Taurus. So for you, in the second week of the month, you are speaking your truth. You are speaking up about something, and this is something, like the challenge here is to, like again, swords, like the Four of Swords. This might have to do with a cultural oppression, or a way of thinking, a belief system that is very subtly still dominating your thinking pattern. This might be guilt, and you're coming in your truth about that. Might be a guilt about something related to the childhood, related to the past, related to the religion, the culture you grew up in. And we all grew up in a culture of success. So this might be redefining completely what success is for you. And I'm seeing you being very powerful in your expression. This is going to be for you a month to write. If you have the opportunity to write, I feel like you have a beautiful message, first of all, to yourself, but also to the outer world here. Where have you turned your back to your... Where have you not been, like, we see the signs we need to see to move forward. We also see the signs that we are ready for. Where did you let symbolism dominate you? Because we get these beautiful signs, these synchronicities, but this is a time to move from synchronicity to serendipity, to what is meant to be. What is meant to be and what is going to manifest your destiny. I'm feeling you want to be with someone. You want to find that union. You want to find that meaning of life, but in a experience of collaboration. And you want it so much that you're blocking yourself. That you're scared to come out of your shell, but to come out of your shell, when you're gonna come out of your shell and truly have no fear, release all fear, cut all cords with the past, and step into your truth and do it by yourself, this is when this happiness with another can truly manifest. And that's the most important message I think I have for you this month, Taurus. It's like there's a clarity dawning upon you. There's a clarity dawning upon you. And this whole voyage into the subconscious, into the occult, into deeper knowledge, into higher knowledge, into psychology, all that unraveling is bringing things to surface so you can see clearly. And you're seeing clearly about the family structure, the family story, where you come from. And you are rewriting that story. And you're rewriting that story for you to grow up yet again in a different way. For you to leave behind what that was, what your family told you about you. Also how you're still linked to them in a way that would be holding you back, and you're setting yourself free. And in September, it's like you're still looking at the old structures. You're still looking at, oh, can I really do this? And it's like you're cautiously moving forward, but you are moving forward. And that's the most important thing. And it's covered in gold here. Like, look at these both cards. Even the challenge is covered in gold. But the challenge is this kind of connection that you saw as ideal as well. That was for you the ideal love. That was for you the ideal marriage. And this might be related to your parents as well, in a sense that can you see the good in that? Can you see all the good things about that connection? Even if they are divorced right now, even if they are no longer together, once you start to see the beauty in that, and also how that is not your story anymore, you're going to fly off in freedom, Taurus. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm so happy for you. Look at this stuff. So we have the Fool, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups, and we have full emotional abundance, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here. This is wonderful for you. I love this for you, Taurus. So what's going on? So this kind of deprogramming of your subconscious about your childhood, it's going to inspire for you to stand super free in life, to go on a discovery of your new self. It's like you left the old baggage in August and you are illuminated at the beginning of the month and really willing to blossom, to bloom, and to show yourself to the world, to free yourself. To the past is the past, and you are moving forward. And you are moving forward into, like, through this portal here. Look at this. And there is something new is born within you. There's a new start, there's a fresh start. And from all this swords energy, all this mental energy, because words, they cut like knives. From all this being locked up in story, this thing is no longer happening. Like, your way of seeing like the future is completely different. And the future is completely different in a sense that I'm seeing you looking at these powerful women and these truth speakers and being really inspired by that energy and finding that feminine energy within yourself, whether you're a man or a woman, noticing when something good is given to you and where you self-sabotage, because you are not doing that here anymore. You are really seeing things clearly. Things are coming to a light and things are coming to a head, and there's this beautiful evolution of you seeing. I'm hearing continuously the word to see. You're seeing it. Something is being revealed here, and there's been a lot of shakeups in your identity, and you're like, okay, yet another thing, yet a new thing, but yes, it is happening for you. This is somebody, it can be a fellow Taurus, can be a fellow can be Capricorn, Virgo sign, but it's material, it's solid, it's happening. And these are these two people meeting on equal grounds, and this is them building a life together under this rainbow. This is the whole thing. This is a happy family. This is community, Taurus. This is, I mean, there's almost nothing to say about it. Like, it's your thinking pattern about what it meant to be in a relationship or who you're meant to be with. All of that was blocking you from your ultimate happiness, but now in September it is here. It is here. And restrictions are going to be, it's like the veil is lifting, Taurus. Very good for you. I would like to, so if this is a new person, and I'm seeing for many of you that this might be a new person. With the Fool, it's like you go on a new journey and then you find this like really beautiful coin and you're like, yeah, that's the one that I want. It's like a wish is coming true, a wish fulfillment. And then you're meeting this person, and these people are like saying the vows. This is all the things. This is translating the cosmic law into the grounded earth human law and saying the I do to each other. So this is meeting someone with whom that is at least possible, with whom you are having like all like family feeling. This person is going to be so familiar to you, so familiar that things are going to go quite quickly. Okay, that one didn't want to come out. I'm not feeling that deck, and I shuffled them all for you. So I'm going to go straight from this one. I would like to, and the rain is falling, so there's a purification happening for you. I would like to know more about this person. Wow, interesting. So we have twice, thank God I grabbed this deck. We have twice the Ten of Cups, confirming this emotional satisfaction of you feeling happy, of you feeling joyous, of you feeling that the universe is responding to you again, Taurus. And you are the universe. That's your mantra. You are the universe. Nothing that is not inside is outside. So finding that unity again. I see you finding that unity again, and I'm seeing you finding it at the beginning of the month already. So this person is a sensitive person. This is somebody to build home with. This is somebody who you can be yourself with, your true emotional self. This is somebody who is also going to reveal his or her secrets to you. And this might be a Pisces, might be a Cancer, might be a Scorpio, somebody with with a lot of water in them, with a lot of emotion, like open heart and wanting to share who they really are. This is somebody who is well established in what they do. They are an initiator, they take initiative. I'm seeing that this is somebody from a past life, but kind of an old connection. It's like you will recognize this person. Cannot be anything else with these cards coming up. It is a soulmate. It's somebody of your soul family. But it's somebody from, like, you haven't encountered in a few hundred years, let's say. And you're gonna feel that when you meet this person, it's like a whole empire, a whole world is reopened to you again. You're gonna be reminded of things long forgotten, things again of the childhood, of who you were as a kid, and the things you were interested in back then. This is a good time to go over those things and to reflect on what gave me really joy in my life. And this might be an Aries as well. That's a possibility, or a Capricorn, or just somebody who knows what they want in life. Physically, there's going to be a dreamy expression about this person. This is somebody who had big dreams, has big visions, and also already manifested some of them. So that's also this idea of a conquest, in a sense that you feel that there are very old adventures that can be relived together, that you have already had that, but that it's not recent. So it's not like hurting anything. I'm not seeing this person, there's no karmic, it's not a karmic thing. It's not like a thing where we have the same karma, so we are attracted to each other and we basically are just like here to mirror each other's wounds. I feel like you're past that. This is more fluid. This is more like, I recognize you, I want to grow with you, and I see you. And he or she is gonna have a very dreamy expression about themselves. I'm seeing this as a successful person. Somebody you might, as I see it here, want to collaborate with as well, want to collaborate with in business. Seeing someone with like kind of maybe wavy hair, brown hair. Wonderful. So this person, like immediately you're gonna have like all the feels about them. It's going to just feel really abundant and overflowing and be really, really, really nice for you, Taurus. I'm really liking this. It's somebody who is kind of mystical, right? So I talked about this dreamy expression, and this is also how you can recognize them. I'm seeing possibility of meeting this person both at the beginning of the month or at the new moon we're gonna have in Virgo. I think that's around the 17th, and so that's happening at the later degree. For people who are Taurus of the third decan, or Taurus of the week, the last week of Taurus, so already in May and later in May, second half of May, or around the 11th, 12th, like everything from there onwards for Taurus. If it's Taurus Sun, of course, Taurus Moon, Taurus Ascendant, same story. Those people will probably rather meet this person in the second half of the month. Also, your joy is going to be more expressed then. You're going to feel more joyous then. You're going to feel more joyous also about all the things that you have learned, your life experience, your travels in your own mind, in your own subconscious, but your travels also when it comes to really traveling. And this is like a power duo. Like, this is success, but also depth and a really like a mystical understanding of life that you have been acquiring and that you're gonna see in this person. So the eyes obviously are the mirrors of the soul, but the eyes are gonna be the first thing that speak to you if you have yet to meet this person. For those who are in an established relationship and are still listening, so this turned out to be a total love reading. I must say that this is all like wedding bells, or like commitment. Commitment of doing this together, of building a life together, of perhaps leaving the hometown to build an empire elsewhere, to build something beautiful elsewhere. And then if that is so, that would be probably rather happening, the big changes would be happening, you would be planning that, and the wedding or the big changes like expanding the family or living in another home together, searching for a new community, finding your tribe to integrate in as a couple. That would be happening more at the end of the year and January, Taurus. But the steps are being taken. There are the detachment of the past structures, which might be like the detachment of the home in the sense of the parents. There's a letting go there. There's a release there that's really important. And it might be nice for you to do a little exercise and be like, what do you want to release? And I see you, I'm seeing you feeling very strongly about this person. The 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups are in the middle of these two, of the Emperor and the High Priestess, in the double here. And it's all like, there's a lot of like possibility here to accumulate wealth together, inner and outer. The outer being a reflection of the inner journey that you have taken and the fact that you have found each other. I am very happy for you, Taurus. Let me know how this vibes with you in the comments. I thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing, liking, commenting, all those things. I hope to see you in October, and I wish you a wonderful harvest month. Namaste.